Good morning, America. So, all this bullshit that's been all over the news, all over Facebook, and every other social media website out there lately is driving me insane. This whole bullshit about members of the NFL taking a knee during the national anthem. Now, Kaepernick, or whatever the fuck his name is, goes to prove just how much it matters to me. I don't even know the hell the bastard's name. He started it all. Now, the whole meaning behind the reason he started it was he was protesting against police brutality on the black community. But that story didn't really make headlines. The only thing that really made headlines was the fact that he took a knee during the national anthem. And everybody went up in an uproar. And then just recently, several members of the NFL took a knee because they were irritated, they were pissed off at comments that Donald Trump made in regards to NFL players taking a knee. So they were protesting against Donald Trump. Now, did they do the right thing at the right time? I will agree with the millions of people out there that no, that was not the right time, because a lot of people see that as offensive. A lot of people see that as a disrespect to our nation. But you know what? Such as you have your opinion about how they behave, they also are allowed their opinion. They can speak their mind, they can speak their opinion, whether verbally or non-verbally. Now, the proper thing for them to do would be to come out and vocalize exactly why they're doing what they're doing, apologize, as Kaepernick has, for offending several people, come out and explain their reason why they're doing what they're doing. Maybe they should start some kind of a rally. Maybe they should have some kind of a public announcement. I mean, they are making $1 million a freaking year. I think they can afford to pay a little bit of money for a commercial or do a little something to let the public know that their actions are not towards the American flag. It's not towards the national anthem. It's not towards America. It's not towards our veterans. It's not towards anything that the people are taking aspect into it being. But instead, they're doing what they're doing when they're doing it. People are getting butthurt. And you got these people who are protesting the NFL by the most asinine way I can even possibly think. You got these people who have bought game tickets or season tickets, merchandise. Now let's stop right there. They have bought in it. They have bought it. They have paid for it. It is in their possession. The merchandise has been paid for, and the companies have received their money. Transaction has been complete. Now you got these people who are burning their tickets or burning their merchandise in protest to recent activities. Now, to a point, I can see the act of protest, the act of dislike. You're showing these people, these teams, how much you disrespect their behavior. But in the long run, they've already got their money. You're not really hurting them. And on a baseline on this, if you're so offended by something so asinine, go ahead and protest the NFL. Go ahead and burn your tickets and your jerseys and your hats, your bumper stickers. When in reality, maybe we should ignore it. If you don't like the fact that something is happening that you cannot stop, that you really don't know anything about, ignore it. Imagine that 3-year-old kid at the store. You're going grocery shopping. He wants to buy a toy. You don't buy him that toy. He lays on the floor, has a little tantrum until you give in. Now you give in and give him his toy. What's he going to do? He's going to have a tantrum every time you go to the store. You don't buy him that toy. Now, Let's take this to a different aspect. You go to the store, he has a tantrum, you don't buy him his toy, you don't pay attention to his tantrums, and what's going to happen? Eventually he's going to realize that when he goes to the store, he's probably not going to get that toy, and by having a tantrum, it's not going to get him anywhere. So he no longer has tantrums. He probably doesn't ask for toys anymore because he knows you're going to say no, and you leave the store without having to deal with a little brat. Now the same goes with all these NFL players. If they want to take their knee to stand up for what they believe is wrong, that's their choice. That's their opinion. But now if we're going to sit there and keep acknowledging it, if we're going to keep putting it all over Facebook, all over YouTube, and all this other shit, they're going to continue to do it because they know that they're getting the acknowledgement, they're getting the attention that they really want. When they should be giving themselves the attention. They should be going on social media and explaining their behavior. They should be taking action upon it instead of just sitting there taking a knee, instead of sitting in the locker room. Now, I've heard from some people that it wasn't mandatory for teams to come out on the field during the national anthem up until 2009. But still, I mean, from 2009 to 2017, teams have been mandated to come out and pay respect to the national anthem. So now all of a sudden, because Kaepernick wanted to protest police brutality on black communities, everybody else feels they can do that. Yes, they can. But like I said, and I'm going to end this here with his last line. If you want to protest something, do it in a non-offensive way. Let the world know what you're doing. Get involved. Get involved with your community. If you choose to, donate money to your cause. If anything, start a charity for the cause to help victims, to maybe start some kind of a bill. Or however you feel, you can reasonably, respectfully stand up against what you feel is unfair. So I'll leave you there. Peace out.